Rated M for mature.
There you are. Afro Samurai. Is that what they call you now? Accurate at least, if uninspired. Smoke?
Afro is an action adventure game that's really a poetic mixing of hip-hop and Japanese culture. And in an action setting, we have this really cool protagonist, Afro, voiced by Sam Jackson, who brings this really cool persona to this fighting genre where the character runs around cutting people in half, trying to find his dad's murderer. He's consumed by it. And it's really cool because Ninja, who's his alter ego because he's schizophrenic, just really kind of is able to explain all the things that Afro can't explain himself and all the emotions that Afro can't engender. Sam Jackson does in a very colorful way. We're an M-rated game, so the color is really out there. We think the game players are really going to enjoy it because it's one of those games where you want to hear what Afro's thinking, and you hear that through Sam Jackson.
Tell me that wasn't my fault.
The players only get to play Afro, but what they get to do is they get to explore the worlds that Afro lived in the series, like the Sword School, Mount Shumi, the Empty Seven Temple, all these things that the series wasn't able to really flesh out and give you a sense of you had been there. The game actually takes care of that for you. And we let you play every major venue from the series and beat every villain in the series. So you're actually, once you see the series, even the new iteration, we want you to put down that television remote and pick up the game controller and play the series, and we're the closest iteration that you could possibly get to. It's a loose following of the story. We kind of crisscross across the path of the story. I mean, the Afro Samurai series is very short, so we got permission from Okazaki to just really create new situations, new characterizations, just new places for Afro to go in the context of the world. What makes Afro stand out in the genre of action and adventure is the combat system is amazing. We call it like the bifocal system, where any person who's just gotten into the genre can really enjoy a character that responds well under the thumb, and it's really easy to pull off really complex moves. But the hardcore players who really want to be able to pull off combos, but not just button mash, those guys are rewarded. Afro has almost 103 moves, about 30 base combos. He can do some amazing stuff. And we just think that it's one of those movies where everybody gets to the end and says, hey, I enjoyed it, not just the smart people.